Welcome back, my name is Igor and today we are going to approach Ralph Wiggum tool with AI to build real-world example. We are going to build landing page with blog and with using of course Claude Code and Ralph Wiggum. Let's start. Okay, first let's create a repository. Let's call it landing. Now let's add origin, switch to Visual Studio Code. Let's create a new project in Visual Studio Code. Let's set git remote add origin. First, of course, we need to add not a git repository, of course, because we need to get init. Right, we need git add first commit. Nice, then we need to add origin. Let's add first file readme. Create file. Let's call it test. Let's add commit init commit. Let's push it. And yes, we are good to go. Next, we are going to discuss Ralph. So Ralph Wiggum. This is an autonomous AI agent loop that runs AI coding tools like AMP or Claude Code. In our case, we are going to use a Claude Code. I have a video on previous episodes on what is Ralph and how it does work. Essentially just for loop until all the tasks are resolved. So you don't need to stick near your laptop until tasks are in progress. And in order to achieve that, you need to get Ralph locally and then do couple of things. First of all, we need a Claude Code, and as example, Claude Code, in order to use it locally, you need to have pro plan, and or you can use API based access. Just so that you know, I have bought the pro plan, and now let's try to install our Ralph. In order to set up it locally, first we need to create scripts Ralph directory. Next we need to copy Ralph as a script, and in order to do that, let's get our Ralph repository, ralph.sh, into where it states scripts Ralph here. Good. Next we need to copy actually prompt for Claude MD. Again, this is how it should name, and let's do it. Ralph Claude MD, and here we are copying it script Ralph Claude MD. Both items are here. Next, we need to make the script executable. And finally, we can also need to add skills to our Claude Code. In my case, I prefer to add it globally, but you can choose on your own. When you add it globally, for example, then you can choose a Claude and verify skills. You should see Ralph and PRD skills essentially. There is an option to use Claude Code Marketplace. We don't need it right now. And finally, we can start our development. First command which you want to run is load the PRD skill and create a PRD for your description of the task. In my case, I prepared something interesting, so let me copy paste what I want to achieve. Actually, it will be in readme md. Create a site where homepage is a landing page based on my LinkedIn profile. There should be header, for now homepage and blog, footer with my contact data, homepage content, section of who I am, what I am doing, my experience, my education. Also, we need to include blog with YouTube videos. My channel is address to my channel. Let's have last 5 videos as a carousel. We should have blog tab, which should lead to the list of articles. That said, we need to build also a blog itself. For now, we can use MD files as articles. From the blog list, we should be able to open every single article. Single article page should contain MD file content plus header, footer and button back to the list. At the end, let's publish this site on GitHub pages. Design of the design of the homepage and blog section should be modern and minimalistic with dark theme. Let's use React as a front-end framework. Okay, and let's proceed. First of all, let's again copy this text, load the PRD skill, create a PRD inside the current directory and let's paste our content here and let's wait a bit. We need to answer some questions, so let's review. How should your LinkedIn profile data be integrated? Manually copy the content, fetch dynamically, manual content and structure mirror LinkedIn sections. Let's go A. First A. Next, how should the YouTube videos carousel work? Fetch latest 5 videos dynamically, manually curate video IDs in a config file, embed YouTube playlist widget. Let's go for 2C. I like that idea. Third, what contact information should appear in a footer? Email only, email plus LinkedIn plus... I would go for option C. 3C. 4. What's the expected blog volume and features? Simple blog, blog with categories, blog with search. Let's go for A. Let it be simple for now. 5. Deployment preference for GitHub pages. Manual deployment, automated via GitHub actions. Absolutely 5B. Let's go. A PRD file is in place. PRD personal landing blog MD. Here's a summary. 17 user stories covering project setup with React plus Y with dark themes design system, header and footer landing, blog system, GitHub action key, technical decision React with YouTube playlist widget embedded, React Markdown, before implementation, your profile content, about experience education, YouTube playlist ID to embed, contact info, the PRD. Let's update. Let's update PRD. I want to provide HTML file with LinkedIn content for you to fetch automatically. Located on LinkedIn.html, and here we are going to create new file called LinkedIn.html, and here we are going to paste our LinkedIn and let's give it. PRD now is ready for implementation. Next step would be to convert PRD to RAW format, and here we should provide our name to PRD JSON, and let's just do it. We'll got tasks PRD, let's copy it. Blog MD to PRD JSON. Let's see, create professional and regular background. Software engineer title, leading key department, highlights, education, define criteria. Okay, we have in total we have 17 user stories. So PRD JSON is in place. Let's search for our LinkedIn HTML file. It's not here. Alright, so personal landing page and blog, that's our goal. And actually, how many user stories we have? Still 18. Finally, polished and responsive design. Alright, all navigation links works correctly, site responsive, direct theme consistent across all pages, all external links open, no TypeScript errors. Good. So we are ready to proceed. First, let me let me delete this page, and let's run next and final command. That's actually command of Ralph itself. It looks like this. Tool Claude and max iteration. By default 10 iteration, but as we have 18 tasks, let's call it 18 iterations, why not? Now we should be seeing some progress, and I don't know, I hope at the end we will get some good results. Just right after 40 minutes back and forth messaging, we have completed state. What does it mean? Well, actually, we have created our landing with blog. Time to run our project locally. npm run dev. And we can find our project under this URL. And here is how it looked like. So, Dart theme, that's what we asked. We have some sections, and we have about me section. We have what I do, top skills, experience, and what next? We have some education. We have some videos, but as you can see, this video is unavailable, and let's actually ask to fix it. Let's have a screenshot. Let's get back. YouTube section should be right after about me section, and currently YouTube videos are broken. Let's add our image and wait. So one issue was resolved. We moved our YouTube right after about section, but Claude couldn't fetch my videos and asked about real video URL. And let's open YouTube. Here, for example, let's provide this URL to our bot. Open our site again. And again, something wrong with it says landing, but in fact okay, about me, and finally some videos. Nice, visit, and URL is also fine. Oh, let's have a look at the blog section. Here's blogs, and I didn't ask about some predefined articles, but as you can see here, we have two of them building high-performing QA team from scratch. Right now they are hard-coded, but we will change it in the future. So, oh, it's a good start. Now let's push all our changes, but wait, let's ask about resolving there is an issue with URLs. By default it's opening /landing, but there is nothing on that page and I need to click home page. Let's have a fix. And refinement, now it works back, and it's time to push all our changes. Init site configuration commit and publish our branch. Now let's open our GitHub. Let's create pull request. We will be able to see all the progress. We have 19 commits. One by one, build about, section, build skills, what I do, component and stuff. And so what we can do actually is check actions. Actions is not here. Let's merge it to master, I would say. Merge pull request. Merged. And now we should be able to see our changes here, and we have one action which is pending, and our end goal is to see this site on GitHub pages. We have error, and this error states that under build setup pages, let's just copy this error and let's head back into our code and paste it here. GitHub action error. Suggestions. So we need to enable GitHub pages. We need to go to settings pages. Let's go settings, confine pages. Here we should set build and deploy source GitHub action, build and deploy source GitHub actions, save, and source GitHub action. Now let's head back and rerun our action. Let's open it and rerun jobs. Wow, look at that. We have green build and we have landing. Look at that. We are complete successfully with blog links working as well fine. And here is how you can easily build and ship your product with GitHub pages. Using Ralph with Cloud Code, you can autonomously build applications with your current requirements, and you will be able to just walk away, leave it as is, and just see how your tokens expires and your money as well.